I know that I'm going to probably repeat what has been shared, I think, a number of times already in the committee is that this is a beast of a bill. And there are a lot of very complicated concepts in it. And it's a very complicated issue. And there are a lot of layers to special education that are reliant on each step going in the proper order. And as much as I wish that we could go back in time and have a bajillion more, that's a very scientific term, a lot more conversations about all of these issues earlier, I am very, very uncomfortable with adding in another amendment that strips out three whole sections to add in a study that is very limited in scope in terms of the details that are provided for how it would happen. That does not mean that I am not concerned about the potential impacts of burden and proof, or any number of things. To be very clear, I would actually have preferred that we have just JF'd the language out and then really dug in section by section as a committee, bipartisanly, to sit through and say, what is this? Because I think we should be looking at the tuition rates, not just the by services. These are, I know that we all are here to put the best interests of the children forward and making sure that we're supporting the kids, we're supporting the families, but we also are here to support our districts and looking really at the nuts and bolts of how it all works. And I am not able at this point to support an amendment that changes something so drastically that could have unintended consequences on other areas of the process. So I am not able to support this amendment. I am looking forward to having these deep conversations and making sure that we are addressing those areas of when parents aren't being supported and they aren't getting the support they need, but also how are the school districts being put in vulnerable positions that doesn't allow them to provide the same kind of educational experience that they would like to do for the 90+% of other students. So I am not able to support it at this time. I do look forward to continuing this conversation and making sure that we are having thoughtful responses to all of these issues and as we go forward. Thank you, Madam Chair.